Alright, I wasn't going to do this video, but I decided to throw it in because I do accidentally show you this by mistake throughout the course, and I really can't be bothered doing the videos again and trying to blur them out. And the thing is, I don't sell this product anymore. So this was one of my biggest sellers in 2016. I did stop selling it because it burnt itself out, but you might be able to relight this product or do what you will with it. But this is one of my most popular products for 2016. Made very good money from it. So I'm going to kind of run you through it. This is going to be a pretty short video. I'm currently traveling and don't have my desktop with me, which has a lot more information on it, but I'm going to show you just a video of it. I'm going to show you some of the information that I have and some earnings. It's in the financial year today, last day, so I've got some earnings from 2016. I do apologize if this video is a little bit echoey. I'm currently traveling and I'm in a hotel, so I'll do my best. But this was one of my main products. If you were in the Facebook group, you would have seen me. I post when I first started the Online Samurais Facebook group. This was the product I was selling the most, and I was putting up earning reports every day, notifications like this, and you guys were asking me what was I selling. This is the product. So it was a solar-powered phone charger, a rugged one. It was very strong. I ordered the product myself, as you'll see in the next slide. I'd show you a video. It's blurred out here because this is one of the photos I have. I don't have the original. It's on my desktop, but this photo you'll see throughout the course as well. This is one of the PPE ads I did down here, and this is one of the Instagram shout-outs. I also do an Instagram video in this course, and the product I'm talking about is this one. So this was my #1 seller for 2016. We absolutely crushed it with this. We advertised to people that liked fishing. Fishing was huge. We did very well in the fishing niche and hunting. Those two were very huge. We did very well in that. Tried camping. That was a fail. Camping was a fail. We did all right, but we didn't really. We kind of broke even most of the time in the camping niche, which is very odd because we thought that would have been the #1 niche to target was camping. We didn't do very well at all. We tried. We also tried festivals like the Coachella Festival. We did okay, didn't sell much, but our main two niches was definitely fishing. That was a huge one, and definitely hunting and outdoors. We did very, very well in those ones, especially on Instagram. Instagram blew up with this. It blew up big time. We did well on Facebook. We did. But we got more response, we got better results with Instagram through just with this particular product. But what I did is when people visited our page from Instagram, I retargeted them on Facebook, and we got sales that way as well. So it was a bit of a mix and match with the advertising, but it did very, very well. And you can have a look at a couple of my ad copies here to kind of see what we did. So this is a video we did, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you the video right now so you can check it out and see the kind of effort we put into doing this. I'm going to blank out the logo down here because I still don't want you to see the store, but check this out. This is the video. This is the one that made us. This video did very well. Alright, so that's the video, and I want to break it down a little bit for you. So we made this back in February 2016, and I'll talk about the progress in a second. But all I did is I ordered the product, and I just it took me about 10 minutes to make this video. I went down, walked into my garden, played with it in my hand, very easy. Turned the light on. I poured some water on it because it's waterproof. That was a very big selling point for us. I charged my phone in after we poured the water on to make sure it still worked, and it did. Sorry, not sure what's up on the internet, and it still worked. And then these panning shots, all I did is I just laid it on some nice, this is a railway sleeper that I have in my garden, and I just panned the camera across, and I did the same in the grass. I did the same on this rock. You know, I live on quite a nice property, like farmland, so it's easy for me to do videos like this, but you can just go to a local park or a local forest or something. It's not that hard. So now I'm going to kind of break it down for you, okay, real quick in my kind of earnings here. So that's the video. In the earnings, so we made the video back here in February, and the reason, what I did is I made the video because we kind of had some success with our product, with the pictures. We had some success. We had most of our success with the photos on Instagram. So we did a bit of Instagram stuff. And now this says 2017 because it's 2017 financial year ending. Anything from January above this is all 2016. This is also our multiple stores, not just this one, but most of the income was from this one product. So I did the video because before, at the start of 2016 is when I started advertising it, and it was doing pretty well, like kind of getting sales and stuff, breaking even, making a bit of profit. But I knew I had a product here that's going to do well. So what I did is I made the video, and then I kind of slacked off, still did a little bit of stuff, and then these massive spikes here. This is when I started to advertise the video on Facebook, right? And we did very well. So boom, boom. We had a $57,000 month and a $67,000 month. So we made over 100K in really the first 3 months of fully aggressively advertising. Before that, we didn't do very well. I do have the actual report. I don't know why I didn't add that in, but before that, we didn't do very well. We started to hit the 100K in this area here. So I know I said I didn't do very well in the like the March and the January and stuff like that, but we only really started advertising. We started advertising the end of 2015. We found that it was going to be a winner, had a break over Christmas and all that sort of stuff, came back and then did the video, advertised on Instagram a little bit with images, advertised on Facebook a little bit with images, but really the video is what made it. The video is what made it happen. So that's why I tell people to branch out from images and do videos and all that sort of good stuff, because videos do help. Like back here, you know, we did all this stuff here. This image here was only for grabbing my PPE engagement information, which I talk about more on the Facebook module of this course. We didn't get many sales from this because it wasn't designed for sales, but we did get some. All right, so let me give you a bit of a rundown of how it all went. So we did pictures, we made the video, we started advertising the video on both Instagram and Facebook. These massive spikes, we did very well on Facebook with the video, but we also actually did very well posting the video on Instagram. So we used both of them to our advantage. In this point here, we scaled like crazy in these first 2 months. Okay, we scaled. The reason we dropped off is because orders were getting too out of hand at this point, so we kind of leveled back a little bit. We stopped Instagram for a while. We stopped a few of our Facebook adverts. We stopped the ones that weren't performing very well. The ones that were kind of making us profit but weren't making us a lot of profit. So then we came down to July, and please do remember that this isn't all from this one product. This is all from other products as well, but most of it, I would say a good 80% of this is from this product. And what happened is once we kind of cleared out a lot of orders, we started to upscale a little bit, a bit more, and then we dropped off because one of our main adverts on Facebook stopped performing. Instagram started burning out as well. We weren't getting as many sales. We could easily find new accounts, but we got to the point where we actually had built up a huge email list in the survival niche, well, fishing, hunting niche, I would say, but we had this on our survival store. And now we're at the point where we have a huge customer base around this one product in the fishing and hunting niche mainly. So what that means to us is we can now do huge email promotions with other products, and that's kind of what we've done here. So you see this spike here. I want to talk about this spike. The reason I pushed so much in March is because it was the end of year and I wanted to hit $500,000. I was $1,300 below that mark. I didn't hit my goal, but we tried. So that's why there's a huge push here. In March, I did a ton of stuff. First off, I found a new product, and I've kind of been a bit half-assed on that, but we advertised a lot of that product. Kind of probably bought us maybe 14,000, 15,000 so far. Above that, all the rest of the spiking is email marketing. It is doing a little bit of Instagram promotion for that charger again, but I've kind of given up on the charger because it has burnt out for me. I'm not saying it's not going to burn out for anyone else, but I've burnt it out. I've been doing it for a year now, so the charger's kind of burnt out. So we had a new product, did tons of email marketing, because you imagine we have a huge list now. All these spikes. Some of this was email marketing and stuff as well, but a lot of this was, like I said, a good 80%. It could be a bit less, but I haven't really done the numbers. This is a program that my accountant uses. I like to use this because it gives data based on the entire year, and it gives me all this data here. But what she does is she'll send me a report every month of what's going on. This is what the report is. This is the one for March, because March just ended, so I got sent my report. Now, this is just for a couple of our stores. It's based on businesses, so it depends. So she will do the accounting on each specific business that I have, and she'll send me a report. So this is a report on a couple of my businesses. We have some more reports and different reports and stuff like that. So yeah, we had a huge spike here, and it's because I rushed. And this brings me to the point of a lot of my videos on this course. It's very, very, very hard to find your first winning product. I'm going to tell you that right now so you don't dig yourself in the deep end. I just had a guy message me actually. I'm probably going to do a webinar with him. I'm going to try to. He messaged me a couple months ago and said he was struggling. The reason I haven't got it up here because he just actually messaged me now. He was struggling. And then today he just posted, he said he spent $6,000 on Facebook ads, and today he just posted that he had his first $500 day. He's making $500 a day now. He's going to make that $6,000 back super fast, and now he's building an audience. That is the key here, is to build an audience, email list, a Facebook, audience with your pixel. Build a customer base in that niche with that product, and you're going to absolutely crush it later on. As you see here, in February, we were slow because I was doing tons of traveling in December and January and February. You would know if you're in the Facebook group that I was doing tons of traveling. I'm still traveling now. But then in March, I was like, I got to hit it, man. I got to try to get that $500,000 for these stores. So I banged it out. And I basically just went and got the email list, did tons of promotions. I found another product, did a bit of promoting with that. But I had that asset there. I had the audience there, I had the customer list there ready to go. So it gets easier throughout the process once you start building a brand for yourself, a business. And I could seriously go on forever about this because it's something that I come across a lot, is people will try this and then they will quit because it doesn't work. Okay? If you stick to these methods and these strategies that I teach people, the free stuff or the paid stuff, I guarantee you're going to see some sort of success in this. Whether you make $100 and you quit, whether you make $1 million and it changes your life, you'll see some sort of success. And it comes, like people have tunnel vision and they have blocked vision. Tunnel vision is when people see the end result, right? And they don't try hard enough to get there. Blocked vision is when people don't see the end result. They don't see the fact that we can build these lists. Later on it gets easier. We can then start email marketing. That's what I try to teach people, is it's not about now. It's it took me about 4 months to find a winning product before this one. It took me a long time, and I was struggling with e-com just like everybody else, but I got through that. And now I'm making 6 figures a year easy on tap, like at the pub. Like, just turn the tap and the beer comes out. It's basically turn the tap and the money comes out for me right now. And I'd say that to give you motivation. So think about the long game. This video is getting quite long. It's getting into a bit of a motivational thing, but that's what I try to teach people, is think about the long-term game. It gets easier as you go. And then let's say for this phone charger, I advertise another fishing product, and I make money in my email list, which is what we did here. I was actually a hunting product, right? And then what if I'm like, oh, maybe I want to try another niche. Maybe I want to try camping or fitness. You might have fitness people in your email list. So you could get a kickstart for that new niche by doing a little bit of an email promotion for a new fitness product. Now, it's not really ethical because that list is to do with hunting and fishing and all that sort of stuff, but sometimes it can give you a very good kickstart on your new niche, and then you're basically giving yourself a head start. So I'm going to end this video here. I wanted to just show you an example of a product that worked very, very well for me in 2016. And what I'm kind of just getting at here is the first step is always going to be the hardest. We had a real bad start to the month, under 20,000, which is a lot. 14,000 in April, which is a lot for some people, but it wasn't a lot for me because I'm used to more income than that. So I had a pretty bad month, but I didn't let it get me down. I kept going. And the hardest part you're gonna find is actually finding that winning product. But seriously, just hang in there. Test products. Find your own strategies, find your own ways that work for you, and you will succeed in this. Ecom has a massive success rate. It's absolutely huge. It's probably one of the highest success rates I've ever seen online, any online marketing technique or method. So we'll leave it here. This is just a crazy product idea that happened, and it worked very, very well for me. If you're in the Facebook group when it first started, you would have seen the crazy reports I was putting up. And I just want to, just put this out there because I didn't cover the product later on in the course. This course has been done in different, it isn't in order. I didn't do it in order because I've just been traveling heaps, and I've just did it in different, 1 week I'll do some, 1 week I wouldn't. So yeah, just keep in mind that when you get down in the dumps and you get a bit depressed because you're sinking heaps of money into Facebook, think of the guys that sink $5 grand, $6 grand, 10 grand and don't succeed. Then they find a winning product. Then they make their money back 10-fold, 20-fold, 100-fold, right? 10 times, whatever. Just think about that, because this stuff is life-changing. I'm telling you right now, it's life-changing. My lifestyle, I get to travel, do whatever I want. I don't have a boss. I can invest this money into other businesses. It is, it's the lifestyle that everybody dreams of. I don't have to get up in the morning and go to work. So it's worth it in the end. That's it for this video, finally. I just like to give advice because I feel that, a lot of courses don't really give advice. I want to give you guys advice. I want to help you succeed, and I'll see you in the next video.